Mikvaot Per Gimel Mishnah Dalet. And we learned in our last Mishnah, this Mishnah is a continuation of Siyum Medimotei the Rabbanan in the last Mishnah. And our last Mishnah, we learned a machloket between Rabbi Akiva and the Chachamim. Okay? The Chachamim posting. The Chachamim said, the Rabbi Akiva said, if you pour water, remember we said that 3 log of Maim She'uvim makes a mikvah less than 40 sa'ah, pasul. Rabbi Akiva said it all has to come from one place, matil. It has to come from one pour, one spout. Chacham said, I don't care how many spouts it is, rather shalosha lugin. So our Mishnah is a continuation of the Chachamim. Mikli echad, mishnayim, mishlosha, mitztarfim. So the Chachamim said, yeah, that's true if it's one kli, one vessel, or from 2 vessels, or 3 vessels. They're mitztarfim, they're combined. But but if it's from 4 kelim, ein mitztarfim. It's not mitztarif, it's not combining. Why? Because then each kli is less than a log. And we're going to see there's a limit to this as well. Baal keri acholet. Shenaflu alav tisha kav mimayim. So you have a baal keri. So in the word, learn in the halacha of the Mishnah, we're talking about now, in the time of the Mishnah, if you're a baal keri, you have to go to the mikvah in order to be able to say Kriyat Shema. Remember the Mishnah at the beginning of Masechet Brachot. But he's sick. So what can you do? You can't go to the mikvah. He's sick. You can't go out. So therefore, naflu alav tisha kabin mayim. So you poured on him 9 kav of water. Says the Baal Kari Cholesh Eino Yachol Lipol. Can't go to the mikvah. Im natnu alav tisha kabin mayim tahor. So one way of getting out of your Baal Kariness, out of your seminal emission tuma, you pour on yourself 9 kav of water. Or v'tahor shenaflu arosho ve'arubo shlosha lugi mayim sha'uvim. Or a tahor, you pour it on him, on his head or his majority of his body, 3 log of mayim shuvim. Remember that we said that according to the Rabbana makes him tamei. Mikli echad, mishnayim mushlosha. If it's all from 1 kli or 2 or 3, mitztarfin. They're mitztaref. Me'arba'ah ein mitztarfin. From 4, it's not mitztarfin. Now it's interesting. I think to myself, what about our showers? Remember we said if it's sprinkled, then one of the ways of spritzing, of the Rabbi Akiva mentioned in the last Mishnah is if you have a nozzle on, like they had a nozzle on a kli, and it separated the flow. So if like one solution for our Baal Keri, if you couldn't go to the mikvah, was to go take a shower. But you'd have to take off the shower head because you have to have a flow from one part. Otherwise, if it's more than one, our shower heads are more than 4 spritzes. You'd have to ask a posek. So, when is all of this true? We said that shnayim ushosha, from 2 or 3 kelim it's mitzaref. 4 is too much. But when is it true that 1, 2, or 3 are mitzaref? That the second one started pouring before the first one finished. And when is it true that they're not mitzaref, that they don't ruin the mikvah if it's more than 3? Meaning we said if it's 4 or 5 people pouring in or spritzing in, then it's not mitztaref. It's not ein mitztarfin according to Chachamim. That's only bisman shelo nitkavein lerabot. You're pouring into the mikvah like you're squeezing out your thing. You did not intend now to fill up the mikvah. Aval nitkavein lerabot. But if you did intend to increase, afilu kortov b'chol hashana. Even if you added a kortov, a tiny amount, the whole year, mitztarfin l'shlosha lugin. So meaning one person adds a tiny bit, this person adds a tiny bit. If you get to 3 lugin, they are mitzaref, even it's more than 3 or more than 3 people. We'll stop here. Dedicate our learning to memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Make it a great day.